Glitters and lasers. Made a video about not apologizing here. I think it was on Instagram or TikTok. I looked high, I looked low. I've been trying to find it. A lot of people have reacted to the video already. So I didn't want to use their content with them giving their 2 cents about everything. So I decided, you know what? Everybody and their mama done seen it by now. And I was busy with some stuff last week. So now I'm going to give my opinion about everything. If you don't want anyone to criticize your content, then stop making fucking content. Everybody's not going to agree with you, Anna. You have a lot of cringe content. A lot of swimsuit shit and hopping in the pools and loving yourself by wanting to expose how you look. Or I guess I'm trying to say you're comfortable in your clothes or without clothes on. Now you have started your weight loss journey. For some odd reason, you feel like you are the spokesperson for fat folks on how to lose weight, and you really ain't lost that much weight in the last couple of years. But getting mad about people writing things in your comment section. Listen, you went to Target and trashed the place a couple weeks ago, and then you so much of an ass and a bitch, excuse my French, you delete the video. And now you spoke your mind and you got all those comments that you didn't like. And if I'm a better man, your bitch ass done, I don't know, deleted that video too. And y'all might be saying she's a female. Why are you calling her a bitch? Because she's a bitch. There, I said it. Your fitness advice is horrible. I actually dabble in fitness. I am a certified personal trainer. I dabble in business like this, and this is my field that I dabble in. It's a very saturated field, and you're always learning every day about new studies about the human body in this field. But there's one thing that is the foundation and building block is when you're trying to lose weight. And that's calories in, calories out. The law of thermodynamics, okay? You take in calories. Calories help give you energy. Depending on where you get your calorie source from, dictates how your body is going to look as you age and the effects that can have on the body, like cancer and, you know, high cholesterol, high blood pressure by eating a lot of high processed foods, a lot of carbs, high processed carbs. So all that dictates the future. When you're young, you can eat all that shit, Pop-Tarts and shit. You might not think nothing of it and you might not have no problems. But over time, constant inflammation, constant brain fog, constant hormones being out of whack from not having a properly balanced diet, or should be a lifestyle diet. Not diet's supposed to be temporary, but healthy eating habits. If you stay in the deficit, you'll lose weight. You'll never gain. Eventually, you'll stop losing weight because your maintenance level come down low. Your BMR, your maintenance level, the amount of calories you got to take in to stay at a certain weight. It fluctuates to up to 300 in the deficit, up to 300 in the positive. You keep your calories somewhere 300 on either side of your maintenance level, you'll probably stay around the same weight. The moment you start getting around 500, either way, you should start to lose weight. And anything more than 500 calories on either side, you'll lose rapid weight or gain weight. That is proven science. Proven science. Okay? The amount of activity that you do dictates how fast you lose weight or how good in shape you can get. You trying to give advice on how to exercise and using horrible form is why you're catching a lot of shit. You know, like doing your push-ups with your elbows flared like this here, your shoulders flared, your shoulder and your elbows flared instead of tucking and pushing. You know, like, see when you tuck, how your chest get active and you push, see your chest work versus being flared and trying to push. There's a lot of strain on your shoulder cuffs that can cause an impingement. Trying to squat You knock knee with knee valgus and all that, trying to squat. Your knees not tracking over your feet. They're caving in like this here. Your hips not strong enough. You need to do more hip hinge movements. Stop trying to do lunges. Like you're running at 400 and some pounds. Or 300, 400. You're too big to be running. That is a lot of shock on your goddamn patella and your knee. That's a lot. A whole fucking bunch. The way you eat, the way you act, and you act so smug about it. So when people criticize you, you should be able to take it. Listen, I'm nowhere as famous as you. However, I'm not broke and I'm not asking for handouts. And my life is awesome. I have a pretty sweet life. It's pretty fucking good. Stressful at times, but life is stress. That's the foundation of living. However, if I give fitness advice, I look the part. I might not be the biggest thing out there, but I'm not the weakest. But I'm very knowledgeable, and I'm always willing to learn new things. But the one that I'm not gonna do is program someone that's obese that I know could be detrimental to their health, or someone that is anorexic that need to put some food on some meat on their bones, versus me trying to get them a workout plan to build muscle, because that could be detrimental to their overall health as well. It's a nervous system factor, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is you need to know how to stay in your lane, okay? If I ask you how many heads is in a bicep, you probably couldn't tell me. Bi means 2. How many heads in a tricep? Tri means 3. What's the name of your delts on your shoulders? What is your chest called? The muscles in your upper back called. This muscle that runs from your cervical bone all the way down to about right here. What is this muscle called? Probably couldn't tell me. How many sections of muscle do you have in your quads? That should be a key right there. How many muscles you have in your calves? How do you train your calves? How do you train your quads? What about your gluteus maximus? Is that the strongest muscle in your body? Like those things you probably don't know. And you probably don't know how to train with the fibers against the fibers and how to build. So you giving advice is asinine. You couldn't tell me how to build muscle. You couldn't tell me. You couldn't tell me how many days of rest I would need in order for this muscle to continually to grow. You couldn't tell me. There are different levels to this shit. You couldn't tell me. So my advice to you is focus on your weight loss. Alan Roberts, one of the guys that's been on you for a while, and a lot of other channels, but mainly Alan takes the forefront of this. He's been telling you for years to stop monetizing your weight loss journey because you're not losing weight. You're actually making yourself look real fucking bad. Real fucking bad. Really bad. If you really want to make an impact in people's lives, why not actually lose weight and then post after you lost some weight? Look at Lizzo. Prime example of Lizzo. I just found this out. Actually, I was watching Alan's stream, and she just came to mind with this. And a lot of people don't like Lizzo. I know for a fact I don't. Because she used to talk shit about fat folks, the ones that was losing weight, and how they should love their own skin. Kind of like the Tess Holidays of the fucking world. And Tess Holiday is crying that she can't get accepted in big magazine roles and other shit no more. We're losing fucking weight. Okay? Lizzo is actually losing weight. She lost like 50 pounds like the last few months. Okay? Don't know what spurred it. Don't know if she's stressing about all that shit that went on with her personal life, with her dancers, and she's trying to whore her dancers out. We have no idea. But she is indeed losing weight. I just hope it's not temporary. Because if she starts back to eating, she's going to put weight on rapidly. And if she's taking some weight loss drug and she don't know the long-term effects, it could be a problem down the line. But however, she is losing weight. But Lizzo isn't pushing how to exercise and lose weight. She's just losing weight. And she's an active dancer. So she's burning calories. Okay. If she keeps entertaining people by burning calories as a dancer and practicing her moves and shit as a dancer, as a choreographer pretty much, and stay in the deficit, she might lose more weight than you lost in the last 2 years before this year. But before this time next year, she might lose twice as much weight as you have lost over the last 2 years combined. She might hit that goal before this month is out and then end up losing an additional 100 pounds before the whole next year is out. So you can't be mad at nobody but yourself because you have a eating problem. Then you went to Target and fucked up Target. And then tried to throw a fit at the workers at Target and then talked about Target, but then delete that video. I thought Emily Reed and Beauty Beauty was bad. And Hungry Fat Chick takes the cake. What's her name? Candy? Candy takes the cake. She's fucking food now on porn sites, apparently, from what I heard. She takes the cake. Hoes do anything for money. I'm going to leave with this. God, today's my daughter's birthday, and I got things I got to do. And this week's my son's birthday. So, got stuff I got to work on. I'm going to leave with this. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Everybody that makes content put themselves out there to be criticized. I have been criticized, but other people's opinion don't have no bearing on my life. Because most of my videos is what I believe in, and it could be backed by factual evidence, but it's still my opinion because it's my overall feelings about shit. Even when it's backed with factual evidence. So people have a right to criticize my videos. I cannot get mad at that. Even when they try to troll me or be assholes. I used to be assholes back in the comment section. Now I just ignore them, and that makes me mad. They have a right to voice their opinions. If you can't take the heat, get out of the fucking kitchen. And focus on your mental health and try to lose weight before you end up like Vegan Gains, contemplating goddamn suicide ideation, which I think is just a cry for I want more views, so I'm going to come up with this excuse about killing my fucking self. That'll be my advice for you. Stop putting swimsuits on and your ass is hanging down to the backside of your knees and you won't have that fucking problem. We call that flabby ass syndrome. When your ass basically droops all the way down to the back of your knees. There's no muscle development in that ass. It's just flabby ass syndrome. So stop doing that thing that's cute with all them craters in your ass. Enough for me to stick my fist in one of those craters and they'll never be seen again. Stop doing that and you won't have that motherfucking problem. That'd be my advice for you, Anna O'Brien. And hey, guess what? I might just comment on your next video just to see you block it so I can make a video about that. See how people like to hurt your fucking feelings. It's called reality. It's life. This is the internet. It's not a nice place. Trust me. You have some sick fuckers on the internet. It's not a nice place. And you can't take the heat. Get out the kitchen. Y'all have yourself a good one. I'm out, guys. Peace.